Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Anno 1404. And, well, as we can see here, people are enjoying the bathhouse. We can even see here on the left wing of a great dome, and also on the right wing, people bathing. Ah, such sweet little details. And soon, this Oriental city shall become even bigger. So, goals for this episode now are that we start building the Sultan's Mosque. Yeah, I still don't know where exactly to place it, but I think we'll find a proper location. Also, we will try to get the last diplomatic rank so that we can finally start building the Sultan's Mosque. And, well, we simply need more beer. Beer's on the decrease. And once that is done, we may also continue with the next step of the cathedral. So, let's check first. We basically need every resource over here, so time to load in some more stone. And of course some tools and some wood, and well, in the worst case we can just collect more stuff. Dum da dum da dum. So, and just to make sure, we will also increase the storage of this island. So, and now we can hopefully load in the rest. Well, nearly all of it. So, first thing that we need is additional crops. Yeah, here from the crop farm. So the thing is, it won't we won't have a space for another formation of that size, but at least for half of it. So one. Okay, how much is the distance here? 1, 2. Yeah, is that 2? Yes, it is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and if I did everything right, we should now be able to fit the proper amount of crop farms, at least 6, and it should connect properly here, and as it seems it does.
Well, well, what strange fish have we reeled in here?
Good, so time to place the other crop farms. Let's see how many we can place.
2 players have agreed to peace.
Ooh, Marie and Guy Focas finally have peace again. Who would have thought? So, we can even fit 7 of them in here. Or, actually we can go with 8. But 2 of them will have a reduced production rate.
You've got a good deal there.
What we definitely need is more wood. And just to make sure, also a few more tools. Good, so last crop farm over here. And I think a fertility of 66% is still high enough. So that of course also demands additional herbs production. So 2 more squares. And it is, if I'm not mistaken, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hope I did not do anything wrong. Also, what might come in handy now that we have so many production facilities here another bailiwick. And we can see the change was exactly 0. But it will give us a small profit, because now every additional monastery and stuff is cheaper. So I don't even know how that crop field that was here, how that emerged. Actually, that was quite weird.
Salam alaikum.
So and a few more of these. Dun, 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 dun. So now we need another square, and I still like how it aligns. Ah, such a beauty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I actually wish I could use macros like in Supreme Commander. Basically, I could mark these buildings together with their fields, save it as a macro, and then just place it as one building. Oh well, one can still dream. Maybe one day they will have such a feature. Okay then, so 1, 2, 3. Time to place a few more breweries. Or brewing houses, or however. Yeah, here, take your money and piss off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our beer production has been upgraded accordingly. So we can now finally focus again on our rose production. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the amount of roses that we have is not enough.
A fair trade.
So, what will we need? We will need wood.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Quite a lot, actually. Tools. Well, the mosaics we can collect from here. So, time to travel there. Oh, and as it seems, the perfume production is actually strong enough. I am a bit surprised. So we can afford another pearl necklace production.
Now you can tell people that.
Oh, happy envoys. Yeah, we have nearly 3,000 of them. But still the question remains, where are we going to place our Sultan's Mosque?
One of your plants has stopped producing goods. Production has been disrupted.
Your assistance in this matter, it seems I may have been rather hasty.
Yes, and you were too hasty.
A source of raw materials will soon dry up.
Woo, time to bribe a mountain again. So, here we get the mosaics. Oh, the next perfume delivery is already there.
Production has been disrupted.
So, come on. And I think it is now also time to host the next tournament. To get the additional honor that we need to buy the gift for us here.
The knights are keen to demonstrate their courage in battle. Marvelous! I'll pass on your orders to the knights immediately.
Oh, and as we can see, we are running a bit low on iron.
A thunderstorm is raging on another player's island.
Okay, it's only the island of Mary. May she suffer!
Production has been disrupted.
So there's a thunderstorm outside and people are still praying here. I know that this is only a local animation. So, now they are going. Yeah, that was a very small immersion breaker. So, and here we get that. So that will be our first run for getting the promotion. The promotion. We will actually need a second run.
The Council of 10, thanks.
So there's our flagship. Come on, be a little faster.
You are rendering.
So, and what we need now is, as I said, an additional voyage.
Production has been disrupted.
So, and once we have built Mosque and Cathedral, we should actually get a few more achievement
You'll
points.
have to be patient until all the necessary requirements have been met.
And if I'm not mistaken, we should also be able to delete the public buildings in here. I mean, in the end, we want all these people here to be nobles and patricians.
You shall hear from
But
me.
for example,
A
these
thunderstorm
churches
has ceased.
and the taverns will no longer be required. Okay, maybe for this one building outside here and there. But we can simply replace them with a statue.
Salam alaikum.
Down here, the public buildings will still be needed. But yeah, that will allow us for some additional housing.
The doors of my store.
Okay, so how much do we actually need?
Your visit gladdens an old man's heart.
So we missed 250 prestige, so there's actually no reason to spend the full 500.
You've got a good deal there.
That should suffice. And the rest we can later spend on more attainments.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So,
Your prudent actions to thank for our
every 90 envoys grant one additional trade privilege for each settlement, yeah. That is good, that is our promotional right, so the more envoys we get, the more nobles we can actually
You
have.
intend this? Oh, happy day.
What? You have the best possible reputation in the Orient. I must go and tell the Emperor right away.
Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to place the mosque here. Oh, that will hurt. Income decreased by nearly 1,000. Oh, that did hurt. Oh, come on. Please tell me. What is the front of this building? Okay, give me a second. I need to take a look at the at Google on my tablet, because I really don't want to place it the wrong way.
The Sultan has therefore sent me here to find out how the situation is progressing.
You are very much to my liking.
So, I can... Ooh, that is...
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
That is... a troubling question. Well, I think I'm not the only one, so...
This harbour may seem defenseless to you, but I have the full force of the Sultan's fleet and armies at my disposal in an emergency.
So, let's hope that this here is the right direction.
You have earned my respect.
Okay, so let's hope that I did not make a mistake here.
The workers are willing, but construction work
Okay, what
at
else
the
do we
construction
need?
site has stopped. What a shame.
Would you like to earn some revenge? How cunning to pull the wool over my eyes.
Work at the construction site has stopped. What a shame.
Okay, so that was
Production has been disrupted.
now the big question here. So people still demand a marketplace, a bazaar, and they have every right to do so. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There is a lack of company in your settlement.
Yes, I know, and I'm going to fix it in a matter of seconds. So if you would please not crap your pants, that would be delightful. So... and that way,
If there's anything else I can help you with,
we should now have an additional district. What we now need, of course, is
Are making good progress.
more
It will
wooden
soon
tools.
be ready.
And we shall collect that from over here. So people here are happy.
Once you provide the necessary comforts, people such as I will return to settle down in your city.
So on time to finish at least the wall. So now's the question, how are we going to build a village outside of these walls? That is actually a fairly good question. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here the same. So, and I believe if we place the chapel here, we also have enough room for decoration. And of course, we are going to need carpenters' huts. One of them can be placed here, the other one over there. What we are also going to need is, of course, doctors. And a fire watch. Which we will, at least for the moment, place that way, until we know how to better place them. So here we will also reduce the taxes, and here... Yes, that brings our income a little bit down.
Production has been disrupted.
But it will help us for improving our city.
This edifice is starting to take shape.
I really hope I placed it in the right direction.
You be wise to confirm. You'll get over it. This is no test for a coward.
Hassan sets you one
Get
last
over it.
quest. Okay. 240 tons of beer, 80 tons of pearl necklaces, 40 tons of gold. Well, maybe we will do that in the next episode. I'm pretty sure of that. But we would definitely need
Now,
gold.
we have let you in on all our
And we cannot
architectural
produce gold
secrets.
yet because we don't have enough nobles for doing so. Ah, fuck this shit. I'm also placing a church here. That shall solve most of our issues. So, what we can do now is also get more patricians.
God bless you for everything you do for this town.
Which we now did here. Also, that means that we can upgrade the roads over here. And now, of course, we need more nobles.
Your remarkable performance must be rewarded.
Okay, I manually upgraded over 100 houses.
New
That gave
buildings
me
are
another
ready to be
achievement.
built.
Good to know.
Well done. Progress in your town is practically...
Still no
Well
gold
done.
production yet.
Progress in your town is practically unstoppable.
Okay, then. So now we got actually a few more nobles. Though apparently not yet the 2,500 that are required. Oh, you have more needs, yeah?
May Allah bless you.
Well then. So, time to upgrade here, more houses. So, and how many more patrician houses can we have? We can have 6 more. Oh, autosave. That also
Game
means that the
saved.
episode is soon over. So here on this side we will actually build the
One of your
tavern.
plants has stopped producing goods.
God protect you.
Yep, slowly our city is expanding and getting the shape that we desire. Now we also got here an entire noble district.
Good deal.
Have the
And
plans here.
can continue with the production, with the construction.
The work
Of the
here has come
cathedral.
to a halt for the time being.
Phew. Okay, that was a huge step. So, time to load in here, finally the wood and the tools that we collected.
With Allah's blessing, this phase of the building work should soon be complete.
So, and thanks to the Grand Sultan's Mosque, we actually won't need a small mosque here.
That's better.
Let me give you a hand. Let me
Wait,
Your
why?
population needs
Let me give you a hand.
Okay, population here is ill. And again, right outside of the range, so that means that we will
Let us
soon
keep
have
the
a huge
details
issue
just
here.
between you are amazingly loyal.
You must be very pious if God places you so far above other men.
It won't be long before this phase of the building work can be completed. It won't be long before this phase of the building work can be completed.
Okay, we need to be a bit careful about the dates and the milk, as it seems. So... Oh yeah, definitely. The dates will run low before the other ship arrives, apparently. That means...
production has been
one additional
disrupted.
ship, this time a large trading ship, does not have to defend itself.
The successful resolution of this matter depends on your support.
Okay, we need to collect 3 castaways. Oh, that is easy.
Absolutely honorable transaction.
Defamation. Okay, it does not even give any details.
Ship ready.
Okay, dates. Add ship with Stella Maria. So you're a carpet ship, you're a date ship.
Have you
Maybe we
anything
also
new,
need to
friend?
increase the date production. Yeah, now dates are running low. Ah, perfect timing for the ships. So, and if we now increase the date production a little bit.
All our building plans are at your disposal.
So, let's first start with 3 more plantations.
I like it.
So, or at least 4 more plantations. That should, at least for a while, have solved the small date issue. Maybe we'll also have to readjust the carpet production and stuff, but only long-term surveillance will tell.
Pluck up some courage and let us into your town.
That's a load off my mind, and that's the truth.
Having to live in this city can only be described as an imposition. I would be delighted if you would attend to this matter.
Oh. They want something that I can deliver from the south. I would gladly do that.
Look, the building work is progressing.
So, and the first part of a mosque is nearly done. I think that will then also be the point where we end this episode.
Your money is in safe hands here.
A tournament would make sense. The population will adore you for organizing a spectacle like this.
Is there anything new?
Salam alaikum. This is an honor as always.
Okay, the first step has been done. But first, let me transport these goods to solve this quest.
The mosque construction has made excellent progress. Be patient.
And yes, it seems to be the right direction. So, and we need way more envoys. Okay. Well then, that means, at least for a while, we need a small mosque. So, where's our flagship? It should arrive soon. Ah, there it is. Transporting the goods needed.
Your tournament was truly a...
You know how to...
There could be no better time.
May Allah bless. I shall inform the Sultan.
I'd be happy to...
Ah, everything is developing fine. So, we can at least already build the stone roads here. So, since the normal roads look different here, does the same also count for walls? Of course not. So I don't think we will build walls around the city. That would then just look ugly.
A fellow player has taken over a free share.
Oh, that is also actually a good beer island. We're going to need that later. All these huge gaps in between these building blocks. There must have been a way to program that in a more precise way. I mean, in Anno 1701, the AI actually used these gaps to put in there some decorations, and around the more advanced buildings they built stone roads. It pains me a bit to see it there, to see that.
I'm sorry, but you don't have permission to continue building.
Okay.
Salam alaikum.
So, but now we can solve that quest, and then the episode is over.
Can I assume that you... Well, that is fantastic.
Oh, 44 tons of glasses. Nope, you guys are not consuming that.
No,
We will save that for
the
later.
construction site is completely deserted. What a pitiful sight.
Name of the Lord.
It's just such a great city. I know flattering yourself is not really a nice, English, polite way, but still. I'm proud of that work here. So, but we need to find a thumbnail, a proper thumbnail for ending this episode, and I think... here we have it. And here the city is developing. Nice. So, print screen. And now I can say, hey, episode is over. In the next episode we are going to continue the construction of both monuments properly. And solve any supply issues should any occur. Which is actually very likely to happen, but yeah. We will see about that. And with that, dear viewers, I say goodbye and see you next time.